Hi, everyone, and welcome to the 2K Sports Season Preview Show. I'm Greg Gumbel, along with my partner Clark Kellogg, and we're ready to give you your first taste of all the big names and top teams that'll define this season. We're looking ahead to what should be an amazing year in college basketball, so let's take a look at the preseason top 25 poll and see who starts the season at the top of the heap. Here are the Big Five, the top teams in the country as we begin the season. The Iowa Hawkeyes come in as the #1 ranked team, followed by Stanford, Kansas, Kansas State, and Charlotte. So, Clark, what's your initial impression of our top 5 teams?
Those are some terrific teams, Greg, and the thing I find most fascinating about the top 5 is the number of contrasting styles we see here. These teams couldn't be more different, and I love when we have that kind of diversity at the top of the poll.
The Iowa Hawkeyes are projected as the favorites here in the early going. They've got a whole crew of high school Mr. Basketballs on this team.
A team is usually happy to land one Mr. Basketball. But with the number they have, this could be a golden era of basketball success at this university. There is nothing but good times ahead.
Stanford is in the #2 spot. One bit of good news for them, they have last season's leading rebounder coming back for another year.
With that low post presence already established, they'll have a little bit of swagger heading into the season. I look for them to be sharp right from the start.
Kansas comes in as #3. They're going to have to find someone to fill the void left by their departed leading scorer, Clark.
The important thing for them is not to thrust someone into that role just for the sake of it. It will be a much smoother transition if the players are allowed to ease into their new spots.
Kansas State starts the year as the 4th-ranked team. They're playing in one of the toughest conferences in the nation. How should that affect them, Clark?
They're ranked highly now, but they're going to have to play a lot of tough games in that conference, and if they're not consistently playing at a high level, we could see them slip a bit.
Charlotte is the #5 team. They'll be trying to build on last season's regular season conference championship.
No matter how many different pieces they have this year as compared to last.
Here's the next group of teams in our preseason top 25. What's your impression of that set of teams? The Georgia Tech Yellow, the Syracuse Orange, the #9 team, have also generated a lot of interest. They wrapped up their season last year with a trip to the... How about this list?
I think there were a few teams.
The Kentucky Wildcats, the Oklahoma Sooners, the #24 team are also worth keeping an eye on. Their dreams of tournament glory last year were quickly dashed in a first-round loss.
This year they have the potential to do much better than last. Last season they spent a lot of their energy getting to March Madness and were worn out once they got there. I'll bet they handled the journey to the tournament much better this time.
As usual, we have a lot of new coaching hires to tell you about as we start the season. Here are all the new coaches in college basketball this season. There are quite a few interesting names on the list. Coach Stewart is one of the hires that drew a lot of media attention. The USC Trojans have a lot of fans that are delighted to have a coach of his ability, Clark.
He proved himself at various levels of the sport, Greg, before getting this shot. I'm not sure that he's going to be an overnight success, but if this school shows some patience, I have no doubt he'll be successful.
The Indiana coach also made a move to a new school, and that's generated some excitement on that campus. The Indiana Hoosiers are a team looking to rebuild under their new leader.
He's never been to the Final Four, but he's hoping that this will be the coaching staff that gets him there. And this university and its fans are hoping the exact same thing.
We've come to the part of the show when we look at the top players in the nation and unveil the list of our preseason All-Americans. There before you are the 5 first-team All-Americans as we begin the season, and what a list it is. The Stanford Cardinal are pinning their hopes squarely on this young man's shoulders, Clark.
Jensen is the first player on the list for good reason. Feels like this guy's been playing college basketball forever. This will be his 4th year as a starter. But I still don't take him for granted, and I think this will be his best season of all of them.
As for our next first-teamer, Arizona is more than willing to go into battle with him, Clark.
Bragg is simply a spectacular player. He was a multiple threat on the offensive end of the court last season, and there will be more of the same this time around. He led his team in scoring, and it's a lock that he'll do it again.
Next up is a player that's drawing comparisons to some of the all-time college greats. The Lipscomb Bisons are fortunate to have him in their corner.
Keita is one of my favorite players in the country. He was his conference's player of the year last season, and there's no doubt he'll be back in the running for that award this year, too. In fact, he may have some say in the race for National Player of the Year.
Let's move on to a player who's worked very hard to earn his spot on the list. The Stanford Cardinal can depend on a solid effort from him each and every night.
Torbert is going to play a huge role in his team's success. A second-team All-American pick last year, he's making the jump to the first team based on the huge upside he showed us. Look for his scoring to pick up even more this year.
And finally, we have another superb player to round out the first team. The New Mexico State Aggies will probably get used to seeing him make the impossible look ordinary.
Knotts is going to have his own personal highlight reel by the end of this season. It's extremely rare to see a true freshman on this list, but he has the kind of all-around talent that comes along once in a generation. I just hope he realizes his full potential.
Now let's move on to the second team All-Americans. Not such a bad list, huh? These elite players all have the potential to have historic seasons if the right pieces fall into place. The Penn State Nittany Lions have built their team around this young man's talent, and I'd say that's a pretty good idea.
Murphy was close to a spot on the first team, but there was too much competition this season. He was his team's leading rebounder a year ago, and he looks poised to claim that title again this year. He brings unbelievable physicality to the court and plays a tough, intense brand of basketball.
The next player on the team is a sensational player in his own right. Kansas is in for a great year if he lives up to his potential.
Jimenez is in the spotlight for all the right reasons. He's a former high school Mr. Basketball he was Colorado's Mr. Basketball in high school. A player who is used to being such a dominant force usually carries that confidence with him to the next level. And that's exactly what we've seen with him in going from high school to college.
We can all look forward to some very exciting highlights from this young man this year. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets are looking for a lot of production from him, and they probably won't be disappointed.
Minifield is an extremely powerful weapon for his team. He was a
Our next All-American may have designed, and here we have the final player on our list. All right, Clark, that should do it for us.
It's time for college hoops on 2K Sports. Idaho Vandals go up against the Iowa Hawkeyes. This should be a whale of a game. Hi there, everyone. We're here at Carver Hawkeye Arena. This is Vern Lundquist, Bill Raftery, Bonnie Bernstein. Give us your take, Bill.
I'll really be watching the matchup at the 4 spot. Martinez is arguably the best power forward in the nation today. He has such an understanding of the game. He never gets rattled and always makes good decisions. Skeeter is also a star in the power forward position. He's built like a tank. The big fella is an intimidator. They're both ready to go. We'll see which of the two can lead their team to victory.
Idaho controls the opening tip, and the season is underway. Dishes inside. From in close, yanked down inside by Martinez. But it's recovered by Iowa.
Oh, the big fella with a tough rebound. No denying him on that one.
Misfired on that last three by Tucker. Now let's check in with the third member of our team, Bonnie Bernstein. Bonnie?
Just before the game, I talked with Coach Sutton of the Hawkeyes, and he told me they focused a lot this week on ball pressure, forcing turnovers, and he's pretty confident they'll be able to create a bunch of opportunities that way for easy buckets.
Thanks, Bonnie. Skeeter dumps it off. Deflects the pass. And it's scooped up by Robertson.
Not a good decision, Vern. You can't just go ahead and force it inside like that.
Chibashevsky inbounds the ball. Crossy releases from 16 feet. It's off.
The defense knew they couldn't sag too much, and they did a nice job of pressuring that shot.
Buford backs down. Crossy is whistled for reaching in, and that's his first foul of the game. That's a good look. Corralled by Buford. Takes it up strong. Misses, but he'll get 2 shots from the line.
Tremendous body control. take the foul and still get the shot off. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. King just missed it. No three-point opportunity. He'll go to the line for two. And he can't get the first. Good on number two. Picked off.
Such great instincts. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
About 8.5 minutes left in the half. Martinez dumps it off. Buford has it down low. That last shot was dumped down. It's a 4-point ball game. Takes it up. He can't get the first.
That's disappointing for them, Vern. But it's not too surprising because he's not known to be a good free throw shooter.
Pass outside. Fires. Buford reels in the offensive rebound.
He got hacked pretty hard on that shot. We'll see if he can convert from the line.
Can't sink the first. The Vandals will bring out some reserves. He sinks the second. Shibashevsky inbounds the ball. Just over 8 minutes left in the half. Rose. Martinez grabs the rebound. Stolen away by Rose.
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around, then pounced. Such a deep burn.
Off balance shot. On.
I use the whole shot clock and you only need a few seconds, right?
King takes it in. Misses, but he'll get 2 shots from the line.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Can't sink the first. Buford will come out of the game because of foul trouble. Good on number 2. The steal by King. Banks it in.
Terrific job to get that one down with the kiss.
It's a 4-point ball game. Raises up. 3-pointer knocked down by 4.
They're really clicking out there, Vern. They're reacting perfectly to each other. Those kind of assists are going to come easy to them if they keep this up.
Just over 7 minutes left in the half. Robertson takes it in. It goes straight out of bounds after the shot. Shibashevsky inbounds the ball. Gets it left side. That last shot good by Rose.
What a nice soft touch. Smooth as silk, Vern.
Tip, but it's recovered by Dickey. Foy bounces it to the outside. Rose snatches it from way above the rim.
Might have rushed that one just a little bit. There was plenty of time on the shot clock, but he got a little over anxious.
Sank the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more.
Oh, look at the physicality. Powered it through the contact and hit.
Substitution on the court.
No good, and they don't get the 3-point play. And it's a 3-point game. Sutko gets called for the reach, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Now you've got to think about taking him off the floor to keep him from picking up another early one.
The Vandals are making substitutions. Dunn hands it off. Perimeter. Swings it to the wing. Dickey. Dishes to the perimeter. Tucker catches it outside. Last shot is buried for 3.
Nice range. If the D doesn't bring a little more pressure, he could heat up from out there.
Bonfrey, nope. Just over 6 minutes left in the half. Lead pass outside. Dunn hands it off. Gets it outright. Releases from 16 feet. Grabbed inside by 4. Fouls, he went up, and he'll go to the line for a couple.
A little too aggressive right there. I like that he's not afraid to be physical, but that was too much.
Shibashevsky will leave the floor. He gets them both. Skeeter inbounds the ball, and it's an 8-point game. Bonfrey passes to the perimeter. Uses the crossover.
Look at the big fella pull down that board. When he sees the ball go up, he isn't afraid to go after it.
Outside. Dumps it to the paint. Backs him down. Dickey. Skeeter gets the board inside.
He's got a lot of heart to be out in the court with that injury. You've got to appreciate his toughness.
Misfired on that last three by Matera. The Hawkeyes can push their lead to double digits. Passes back to the perimeter. Foy catches it out left. Dumps it off. Right wing. Dunn. The tough shot. Nails it.
There's a real confident shooter. The D was draped all over him. He It didn't even faze him.
Idaho will take its first timeout. The Hawkeyes are making a group substitution. Skeeter inbounds the ball. The Vandals can cut it to single digits. Fires. The lead is cut to single digits by Cossey.
Who says there are no great shooters anymore? I'll take this guy on my team anytime.
Miggins from 17 feet out.
Got it. He has a great rhythm from there. It's kind of a lost art in this world of dunks and triplets.
That last shot was drained by Cossey. An 8-point differential. Shoots the turnaround. The shot was missed by Miggins.
Cossey grabbed that rebound with his elbows high, using a little intimidation.
Last shot dropped in by Zutko. It's picked off by Ortiz.
He was going for the touchdown pass. Good job by the D to read it and make the pick.
Misfired on that last three by Cossey. Tucker takes it in. Great stop there. Nice rejection by Shibashevsky. Under 4 minutes left in the half. Zutko from the baseline, off the front rim and out.
The little fella, what a competitor. No intimidation at all.
Catches it on the perimeter. Miggins pulls it in. Shibashevsky with the rejection, and it's still a 6-point game.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. Tucker inbounds the ball. Stung on the way. And it's back slammed by Skeeter.
An exclamation point. How about that?
And it's a 4-point game. Nichols feeds it to the wing. Miggins dumps it off. Perimeter. Skips it to the right block. All net.
I love the way they're working the ball in tight. It's all about getting easy hooks.
Ortiz. With the crossover. Dishes to the low block. Shibashevsky. It falls. The Hawkeyes will take their first timeout.
Timeout on the field.
Coach Sutton is making a lineup change, and this might be a great decision. Some of these players play great together.
Crail inbounds the ball. 2:43 left in the first half. Releasing. It goes straight out of bounds after the shot. It's a 4-point ball game. Skeeter gets it middle. Pass left wing. King goes up. King corrals the miss inside. Got the hoop, was fouled, and he'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
Oh, look at the physicality. Powered it through the contact and hit.
He completes the 3-point play. It's tipped, but it's recovered by Dickey. Knocks it loose. And it's gathered up by Skeeter. Cossey throws it up. Takes the lead. Great play on both ends. Vaults them ahead.
You can tell they're playing at the top of their game.
Gets it top of the key. Dickey swings it to the perimeter. Out
2
left.
minutes remaining.
Martinez backs down. Passes it to the left wing. Puts it up. The run couldn't be stopped on the attempt by Crumbly. It's a 2-point differential.
Nice work by the big fella to get that rebound.
Cossey crosses it over. King to the rack. Count the basket and the foul.
Terrific work to absorb the contact, hang in the air, and hit the shot. Pretty, Vern.
He can't complete the three-point play. Deflected. And it's scooped up by King. He slams it home and gets fouled. Chance for a three-point play.
He needs to make sure he gets a piece of the ball, too. If he's going to foul him that late on an attempt.
Substitution on the court.
He completes the three-point play. 1:36 left in the first half. It's blocked, and the ref calls a foul.
That's his second personal foul. 6 team foul.
Good on the first of three. He sinks the second. The last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. King gently drops it in.
He got a step on the D and worked it inside beautifully.
And it's a 7-point game. The quick shot.
Zetko grabbed that rebound with his elbows high, using a little intimidation.
Stolen away by Trail. Dickey. Buries it. Big three from beyond the arc.
He really gets his legs underneath him to gain great leverage on his jumper.
Layup is dropped in by Cossey. Trail will come out of the game because of foul trouble.
Trey Horsey.
He completes the three-point play. 1 minute left in the first half. Dishes it to the baseline. Rebounded by Skeeter. That's his 4th rebound thus far. Crosses it over. Zutko, the tough shot. Fuller corrals it, and that's his 5th rebound in this one.
They can go 2 for 1 here if they realize it soon enough, Vern. You're never going to get away bumping the ball handler on a steal attempt. Too aggressive.
Substitution on the court.
He makes the first. The Vandals are going to make some substitutions. He gets them both. 38 seconds left in the first half. 4-second differential between the shot clock and the game. That last shot was drained by Matera.
Hits it with the kiss.
A 7-point spread. Dickey hands it off. Cuts off the pass.
Such great instincts. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Last shot dunked down by Miner. Iowa is shooting itself in the foot with all these turnovers. Bonnie has something for us.
Coach Sutton told his coaches, our fundamentals are abysmal. The only guys I want out on the floor right now are the ones taking care of the ball, and I don't care if none of them are starters.
Thanks, Bonnie. That takes us to halftime. 38-29. Now let's show you the power bar player of the half. Bill?
King is the guy for me, Vern. Look at this scoring display. He hasn't been afraid to put it on the deck and take it to the tin or pull up from deep and knock down the jumper. A fantastic display.
Thanks a lot, Bill. There you have it. The power bar player of the half. We're ready to begin the second. half. Robertson inbounds it to start the second half. Tucker dumps it off. Martinez gets it outside. Bounce pass, baseline. Robertson throws it away out of bounds, and that will be a turnover.
Sometimes a pass like that can be the fault of the guy in the receiving end. But not that time. That was just a bad look.
Ronnie Bernstein has more as to what went on at halftime.
Well, guys, over the break, I talked with the head coach of the Vandals. And he said he was glad to get a solid first half effort out of his players. He said, before the game, we stressed to our guys, we want to pound the ball inside. That's exactly what they did in the first half. And what he's hoping, Vern, is that that'll open up the floor for the outside shooters in the second half.
Thank you, Bonnie. Shoots. He went up, and he'll go to the line for a couple.
There's no arguing that call. He definitely got hacked.
He can't get the first. Good on number 2. Robertson inbounds the ball. Buford puts up a 3. Shibashevsky grabs the rebound. Not his shot.
It's up to the coach to put the right people in the right places. It didn't happen there.
Last basket was made by Minor. Buford shoots. Air balls the 3. Not his shot.
It's up to the coach to put the right people in the right places. It didn't happen there.
Stolen away by Shibashevsky. Under 9 minutes left in the second half. That last three-pointer was missed by Cussy.
Credit the defense there. They got out on him, and they forced him to rush it a little.
Gets it outside. Tucker buries it.
What I like is his ability to see the floor and get it to the guys where they can do something with it.
Extremely accurate. Minor beats it to the outside. No good on the 3 by Cussy.
Look at the big fella pull down that board. When he sees the ball go up, he isn't afraid to go after it.
Outside. Swings it to the outside. Dickey passes to the perimeter. Robertson has it on the perimeter. That last triple off the mark. Martinez almost got the dunk, but he drew the foul. He'll go to the line.
First team foul.
Knocks down the first one. The Vandals are going to make some substitutions. He gets the ball. Zutko didn't sit for long, and he's coming back into the ball game. Rhodes inbounds the ball, and it's a 6-point game. Is looking to do something with it. Lob to the elbow. Skeeter has it inside with the shot. Reeled in by Robertson. Deflected, but it's tracked down by Dickey. Robertson hangs in the air, gets the lay-in.
This guy is fun to watch, Vern. He can really fill it up.
The powerful dunk was hammered down by Matera.
How many guys can send it in like that? Nasty, Vern.
Iowa is showing us a little bit of a different look, it would seem. And Bonnie Bernstein has a report on just that. Bonnie?
The Hawkeyes had a very animated discussion on their bench just a minute ago. They feel like they haven't been getting their shots off quick enough, so look for them to really pick up the pace on these next few times up the court.
To the elbow. Lead pass to the right side. Buford pulls it down inside. Got the last basket for Florida. Rhodes inbounds the ball. The Vandals are clinging to a small lead. King hands it off. Matera bounces it to the perimeter. Fires. Got the hoop. Was fouled, and he'll go to the line.
I love the strength. He fought through the foul, no problem. And that'll give him the 3-point chance.
Substitution on the court.
No good, and they don't get the 3-point play. About 6.5 minutes left in the second half. Miggin gets it outside. Back outside. Dickey puts it up. No good from downtown.
Look at the big fella pull down that board. When he sees the ball go up, he isn't afraid to go after it.
Last basket was made by King. To the rack. Offensive board by 4. They get it back. Miggin inside. It's off. The Vandals can push their lead to double digits. Shoots. Nailed from three-point range by Matera.
Coach Sutton had no choice but to call timeout and try and stop this run. They don't want it to get out of hand.
The Vandals will bring a few more starters back in. The Hawkeyes can trim the lead to single digits. Stolen away by Zutko. Comes up empty from the wing. About 5.5 minutes left in the second half. Tucker shoots the turnaround with a good defense. It's picked off by Dickey.
Such great instincts. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
That last 20-footer was offline by Tucker. Matera gets it right wing. Closey beats it to the top of the key. To the middle. Backs him down. Miggin pulls it down inside. Lets it go. The lead is still double digits after the miss by Dunn.
Wow, his mid-range game is generally solid.
He can't believe it, and I can't believe it. Passes far side. Tucker unloads. 4 gets the offensive rebound. Offline on that last shot. About 4.5 minutes left in the second half. Closey swings it to the outside. Deflects the pass. And it's scooped up by Tucker. Tucker gets it middle. Dunn grabs the rebound. And will go the other way. Nice block by Shibashevsky. Lead pass to the elbow. Goes up. The up fake was a good one, and so was the layup by Zutko. The Hawkeyes all time. Subbing a whole different group here. Iowa seems powerless to stop this run. Bonnie's got something for us on that.
Coach Sutton pretty much lost it for him, threatening his guys. If you don't put a stop to this run, you're going to be running a whole lot of practice tomorrow.
Thanks, Bonnie. Crail catches it, left wing. Koger passes back to the wing. Right wing. Skips it to the right wing. Robertson beyond the arc. The second chance bucket was canned by Buford.
He's been getting after it offensively, but they're still trailing you. One guy can only do so much.
Deflected, and it's controlled by Iowa. Koger dishes to the left side. Robertson gets it, top of the key. 2:55 left in the game. Dumps it to the inside. Unloads. Rebounded inside by Robertson. The Hawkeyes can put it to single digits. Hogan cuts the lead to single digits.
The defense did a nice job there. That's just a pretty finish.
Gets it middle. Skeeter eyes is up. The Hawkeyes call timeout. They're down by 11. 2:19 left in the game. The Hawkeyes are putting the rest of their starting lineup back on the floor. Robertson inbounds the ball. Buford passes to the outside. Deflected, but it's recovered by Iowa. That last shot was gained by Martinez. The Vandals should look to use some clock here. Gets vertical. Slammed down by Cossey. A little something different that time. He's not usually a high-flying act.
But if no one's going to challenge him, look out below.
That shot missed by Buford. Tucker tipped back up and in. Look at him rip it off the glass.
You have to put a body on this guy or give his team second chance points all game.
Skeeter shot jammed in by Skeeter. 1:28 left in the game. To the middle. Dickey to the rim. Pretty test by Tucker. Tucker.
What a way to find his man for the score.
Give them those fast breaks, and they are very tough to stop. The one-handed jam by Skeeter. Dumps it down low. Get that out of here. The Vandals look like they have this one wrapped up. Bonfeet. Minor gets it outside. Cross court. Cossey. Buford rips it down. Iowa carries it up. 6-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The post-range shot missed by Robertson. Fouled as he went up, and he'll go to the line for a couple. Gets the first, and that brings them within 10. Those were huge.
Free throws, Vern. Way to take care of business at the stripe.
The Vandals with a chance for a double-digit lead. Buford is going to be hit with the blocking call, and that is his third foul so far. The Vandals are making a few lineup changes.
Substitution on the court.
It's picked off by Dickey. That's his second steal of the contest. Robertson lays up. Misses, but he'll get two shots from the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Since the first one. And that brings them within 8. He gets them both. Yonkers checks in for the first time. The Vandals all timeout. They're up by 7. 19 seconds left in the game. The Vandals are going to make some substitutions. Yonkers inbounds the ball. 18 seconds left in the game. Tucker has picked up his second foul.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Martinez just picked up his third foul of the
That's
game.
his third personal foul. Fifth team foul.
Tucker
Defensive
just
foul.
picked up his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. Sixth team foul.
Buford
Defensive
commits the
foul.
foul. We're in the bonus, and
That's
they'll
his
go to the
fourth
line for a
personal
1-and-1.
foul. Seventh team foul.
Off on the first.
Regis Tucker.
The Vandals call time. They're leading by 5. 2 seconds left in the game. Ortiz inbounds the ball. Set back. There's the hole. The Vandals beat Iowa 62-57. Now let's go to Greg Gumbel back in the studio for today's Pontiac game-changing performance.
Thanks, Vern, and welcome everyone to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel with today's Pontiac game-changing performance. A healthy display of long-distance marksmanship was the story in this blowout. The Idaho Vandals knocked down more than their fair share of three-pointers, and none were more impressive than this shot from well beyond the arc, putting an exclamation point on an easy victory.
Thank you, Greg. This is Vern Lundquist for Bonnie Bernstein and Bill Raftery. We hope you enjoyed this presentation of College Hoops on 2K Sports.